Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Attack on Titan Season 3, Episode 18. Today I'm gonna watch 2 or 3 episodes. I'm gonna see, if I have the time, how I'm feeling also after 2 episodes, if I have the energy to watch another one. Because clearly the last episodes were exhausting for me. Like, I watched them yesterday and just the day before that. So really it has been like 3 days that I'm spending with Attack on Titan, filming my reactions to the new episodes, but also editing the videos at the same time. I told you why, because I want to have a lot of advance, because soon, right now, for me into the present time, I'm gonna have the new season of The Last Kingdom, the new season of Peaky Blinders, which are the last and final seasons, and we're gonna have the new season, the first one of Vikings Valhalla, so I want to be right on time for these shows, but I want you guys to continue to have episodes of Attack on Titan at the same time, to not have to wait entire weeks to have that, because clearly if I was just making the usual 5 reaction videos each week, you would have to wait for entire weeks to have new episodes of Attack on Titan and for me to watch them. So I don't want to do that. I want to have a lot of advance on videos of Attack on Titan, so already 3 days that I'm spending entirely with you filming these videos, but also editing these videos and all. So I already watched during these 3 days 5 episodes, and I edited the same 5 episodes, so really, like, I never left Attack on Titan into my heart with my emotions, and I lived again and again these 5 last episodes. The 3 last ones in particular were, I want to say awful because I cried a lot, but in fact they were amazing because I cried a lot. Like, to make me cry that much, to make me involve my emotion that much, it means that they were insane, that they were so great. And clearly, this season 3, the second half of this season 3 is insane, is full of actions, emotions. It's a fight, that fight to take back that town and to deal also with the situation with Rainer, Bertolt, the Beast Titan, to fight all of these titans. We are into it, and it's rough because we are losing people, or we are close to lose people, and our enemies are dying, but in fact not really. Like Rainer, when I think about it again, he survived to Levi, hurting him right there. He survived to his head exploding. He survived to so many things, it's insane. Angie, she's still alive. Erwin is still alive. Body cold, eyes closed. Angie, we had the confirmation of that. Erwin, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna have the confirmation of that. And I think that Levi is gonna use his potion on him. I'm so proud of myself. I said that episodes ago, so when Levi confirmed that he could do that during the last episode, I was so proud of myself, Like, hey, that girl, she guessed it first. Even before you, Levi. Angie, the proof that she's not dead. Erwin, not gonna die. And Armin, it was not him. Am I sorry? No, I'm not even sorry, Like, I'm not in denial. This is not someone who is denial who is talking to you. He's not dead. It's not him right there. Physically, I have trouble to recognize him, and before that, we saw him burning. For that, I'm totally okay with that, but also during the scene, we saw his skin burning and then regenerating. We saw that. Eren didn't see it, but we as viewers, we saw that he regenerated himself. I'm going to come back later to what it could mean. and the person who is dead right there, it's not Armin, and it's possible because we had already one first explosion, you know, with all of MG soldiers dying, all of that. It could be one of these soldiers. It's not Armin, I really don't think so. Also because I want Levi to use his potion on Erwin and not on Armin. I don't want to make that choice, you know, like I don't want to choose between these two. Like, I'm saying that I want him to use it on Erwin because I'm convinced that Armin is not dead, that it was not him. Do you understand my logic? So, no, for me it's not Armin. But the fact that he can regenerate himself, it's a power on itself, you know, like the race family and the memory power and stuff like that. Or just simple, you know, simple. He's a Titan. He's a Titan and he didn't know it. We didn't know it for sure, and that's it. For me, his parents didn't die. And maybe they were people from outside. And it could be possible, you know, that he's immune to things because of that. Like all of the noble families, they are immune for their memories. Right there, he can't be immune to fire. I want him to be immune by fire more than to be a Titan. But with the situation, it would be more logical to think that, in fact, maybe he is a Titan. Or at least he has this ability coming from the Titans, coming from the people outside. And we know that his granddad, you know, he gave him these books which are showing how the world is outside. Is it possible, like, you know, Dr. Jaeger, we had this impression that maybe he encouraged Eren in a way to be against the Survey Corps, or at least he didn't block him with that. He took advantage of that, you know, by giving him the coordinate power and all. Can it be possible that Armin's parents, they did the same? They encouraged their son to believe into the world outside. They needed him to believe into the world outside to give him the strength, the hope of seeing it one day. We know that it's what Armin has in mind, you know, his dream. So it's the thing which is guiding him each time, like he wants to see the ocean. Can it be possible? I want him to see the ocean. And he's gonna see the ocean because he's not dead. And again, no, I'm not in denial. Like, clearly for me, they give me the things to believe that he's not dead. That possibility that this body is someone else, and that moment with him burning, these lights around his body and seeing his skin coming back. Mais c'est pas possible. Again, I have an helicopter. I'm living near to an hospital, so it's logical to have some helicopter for me near to my house. But 3 days now that I have one each day. Ah, it's not one from the hospital, this one. It's a military one. I'm not gonna talk about the situation right now, because when you're gonna see that on Patreon and on YouTube, it's gonna be so disconnected to the present time that it's not gonna make sense for you what I'm gonna say, and maybe all of what I'm gonna say is not gonna be true anymore, and we're gonna discover more stuff, or it's gonna happen differently, or in your present time we already resolved the situation, or you know, a lot of things can happen, so I'm not gonna talk about what is happening right now in my present time. But no, don't worry, it's not because of that. I am also near to my house. I'm living in a big town, you know. Near to my house we have a military base which is not so far away, so it can come from that, and they can train a lot, so don't worry. But they have to stop, because clearly I want to see these 3 episodes without interruptions. I'm gonna stop my intro right now. I'm gonna keep, I think, maybe for the review if I don't have other stuff to talk about, but I think that with what is gonna happen during this episode I'm gonna have other stuff to talk about. But you know, to remind you my theory about this organization, which didn't evolve, which didn't progress, I still think that they want to keep people inside with the Titans. They killed some of them with the Titans, with the disease. They are making them prisoners. Some people which are outside are also inside. And you know, before I thought that the main deciders were inside with some active agents and some of them were outside into a military base, like to be disconnected from the things inside, emotionally disconnected, and to create the Titans. Now I think that it's the contrary. Like, the real deciders, the real stuff is outside, and inside you have some deciders and you have some active agents, but they are obeying to people outside, not the contrary. Do you understand what I mean? The change for me? But I still don't know why. I'm just focusing on the fact that people outside are considering people inside like prisoners. They have a superiority, not like slaves, but really like prisoners. Like, they didn't do something wrong right now, but maybe their ancestors years ago. I don't know. Let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want, you have my Patreon, on which we have 5 episodes of advance, or 6 now. 6, I think, right now. It's really a lot, 6 episodes of advance. And with an extended or 4 action parts, I put a 4 action part for the 4 last episodes, I think, or the 3 last ones. That's a lot. It's the best way to support me, clearly, if you want to encourage me to continue, and also to thank me for working that hard for you to continue to have episodes of Attack on Titan while I'm working on the new seasons of The Last Kingdom, Peaky Blinders, and Vikings. Like, I'm really working hard for you to not have to wait weeks to have new reaction videos about Attack on Titan, so if you want to thank me for that, you have my Patreon. Let's go for this episode 18. We are so close to the end of this season 3. I know you already finished the season 4. But I really progressed fast, in fact. Since the half of the season 2, I think I really progressed faster. It's not Armin. I'm so... No. No! No. It's not him. But you think that it is. Huh? You want to take them back? You. Did that to you? He was brainwashed. Was that? To save him? Levi. Huh? That person is still alive? It's not Armin. It's not Armin. Stop with that. Historia. I'm still thinking about that body. It was not Armin. It was not Armin. I don't want to make that choice between Erwin and... Erwin or Armin is gonna have to eat him. Eat
そうするともし巨人の力を持つ敵を捉え四肢を切断した後安全が確保されたなら注射器はこの一本限りその使用権はリヴァイ兵士長に託してある
今はリヴァイやあちらの状況がわからないそれを確認する時間も余裕もないと思う
Not that much
首を離れて
anymore.
もまだ安心できないよ
ハミさんらしくないですねわからないものはわからないと蓋をしてこの先どうやったら俺たちは巨人に勝てるんですか
You know how to talk to them.
俺たちが敵を計り知れるようになるのはいつですか
ミカサすぐにエレンたちの状況を見てきてくれそしてガスを補給しリヴァイから注射薬をもらってこい何らかの理由でそれが叶わない場合には深淵弾を撃てそれを合図にライナーを
ハミさん俺は
私の判断だ
It's a good one.
判断材料アルミンが息を吹き返した
It's not Armin. We saw his body regenerating.
アルミン
No.
兵長
No, it's not him. I really think that it's not.
アルミンを巨人にしてベルトルトを食わせるんですよ早く注射くださいハンサー
Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Jen. You know how to react quickly. That's your best quality. Right now.
お話
取り返しのつかないことを
私の判断だと言ったら
You regret that you saved her?
リヴァイエルヴィン団長が重傷です腹がえぐれて血が止まりません例の注射が役に立てばと思ったんですがどうでしょうか
We're not gonna choose Levi.
兵長
It's not Armin. It's not Armin. It's not Armin. Shut the fuck up.
この注射はエルヴィンに打つさっきアルミンに使うって人類を救える方
It's
法
not
です
Armin. You can't give it. Private neither. We don't have a clever titan to eat right now. Oh yes, we have Bertolt. Okay, that's the result. It's not Armin.
ライナーお前は運が良かったね
It's not Armin. It's not Armin.
調査兵団団長見殺しにしろと言ってるんだぞ
You would have done it, Erwin. He said that Armin was
ええ
clever,
師匠
but
助けろ何なんですか
because he's thinking
エルヴ
differently
ィンが
now.
ここにエルヴィンが現れた以上エルヴィンにつけ
力が弱ってる力ずくで奪える
エルヴィンの力なしに人類は巨人に勝てないぞそうだよミカサ
Oh, he didn't do anything, this one. Don't get mad at him.
無理だトスト君の岩で塞いで守ることができたのも兄の正体を見抜いたのも
Yes, 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 it was Armin each time. Erwin would be okay with that decision.
ベルトルトを倒すことができたのも
But it's not Armin. That's it. Now I think that I'm in denial.
アルミンだそうだミカサ人類を救うのはエルヴィン団長だ
黙ってて
出られるかお前らばっかりが辛いと思うんだよなもう壁の向こう側に生きてる兵士はもう誰もいねえあの状況で獣の喉笛に食らいつく算段を立て実行した
I don't want to choose. Don't make me choose.
最後に感じたことは
There is no choice because Armin is not dead.
恐怖だけまだ生きてある団長を見つけたときはとどめを刺そうとした
No?
この人にはまだ地獄が必要なんじゃないかって悪魔を蘇らせるそれが俺の使命だったんだ
I'm not following you anymore. Don't kill the guy. He's lost.
ハンジ
French Ancient happening for Levi to not die. I'm not gonna talk about it now. It's okay to not believe it because it's not happening.
私たちにはエルヴィンがまだ必要なんだ。それはアルミンにだってできる。確かにアルミンは一切だ。
He's thinking outside the box. He's charming.
私にも生き返らせたい人がいる。何百人も。早くだ。
That's how you survived. It's him. It's your friend. The burnt body. It's your friend. Find the force. You dead man to tell her that it's you. They're not showing that for no reason. No. It's no.
前に進まなきゃいけない。
But they think that they are giving up on Armin. He's gonna see the ocean because it's not him. You thinking that it's him? Yeah. Don't worry. It's not him. I'm going to my heart.
このまま地下室に行きたい。みんな何かの奴隷だった。
それだけじゃないよ。海だ。
I don't want to choose. That's a question that you asked.
夢を諦めて死んでくれ。何かに酔っ払ってねえとやってられなかったんだな。リヴァイ、ありがとう。
It was truly Armin, and Armin is gonna really die.
一度は地獄から解放されたこいつを再び地獄に呼び戻そうとした。休ませてやらねえと。エレミ、獣を仕留める約束だが、まだ先になりそうだ。死んだ。
I'm speechless. Really, I have that thing, you know, like right there inside of my throat, like I have trouble to speak, you know, like right now I'm so mad, and I'm mad at the writers. They made me believe that Armin, it was not him, that dead body. They made me believe that it was not Armin. I was so sure of myself during the intro, and even during all of this episode I was such in a denial. But for me it was not a denial, because really I saw what I saw at the end of the last episode. His skin, that light around his skin, and not just that light around his skin, like he was burning. It was a light, and after that his skin reappearing. I didn't dream that, you know. It was truly Armin. Armin became Clever Titan. Armin died. I need to process that info. Erwin died. Erwin died. But for me, during all of the episode, they had that dilemma, they had that choice to make. But I was not with them, you know, I was not connected to that choice and all, because I was like, I'm sad for you that you think that you have a choice to make, that you think that this is it and all. I was really sad for them, but I was not conflicted with them, because for me it was not a choice, not really, because they were wrong about that choice. It was Erwin against a random guy. I'm gonna put all of that at least on Patreon, so you can see that I have trouble to process the info. Really, during the episode, it was not that I was fighting this idea, that I was fighting it, that I was in denial. For me, it was not a denial. For me, the writers showed me that at the end of the last episode. I knew it, not them. I was sad for them being so conflicted, but I was not. I didn't think at any point that really Erwin could die, and that really it was Armin, and that really we could have at the end Erwin dead and Armin as a Titan. That was never an option for me, because that choice for me was not a choice, it was not existing. The fact that Levi wanted to save him no matter what. For sure he was gonna try to save him no matter what, Levi. He respects so much Erwin for all of what he did, so he's gonna think, you know, with logical reasons that they need Erwin to save humanity, to continue everything. And he's also attached emotionally to Erwin. Whatever you want to say, Levi, you are. So it was also for that reason that you wanted to save Erwin. Angie, her reasons, it was the same. That guy, his reasons, like, it was really, okay, I want Erwin to continue to live, just for him to continue to be in hell with us. But it's a good parallel with, at the end, Levi saying he's dead, he's not in hell anymore with us, he deserves to be at peace. But is he really at peace? Like, he doesn't know the truth. He's dying without knowing the truth. For me, he deserved to know the truth. It's not fair. I know that it's not a question of fairness in particular into this universe, but Mikasa and Eren trying to convince Levi to choose Armin. I mean, it was logical reasons with the fact that, yes, Armin saved them a lot of times during a lot of different situations, because he's thinking outside the box, you know, he has some ideas sometimes that they don't have, like, he has different ways to think of stuff, and Erwin, he knows that, and I even said it during the episode that Erwin would be okay to save Armin because of that, and not himself. It was also emotional reasons. All of the thing about the ocean, seeing one day the ocean, because they are friends, it's so long, and we had all of these flashbacks with these three. In both cases, we had logical reasons and emotional reasons for both of them. At the end, the fact that Erwin dying remembers that question that he asked to his father. How can you be sure that there is no one outside? You can't. If you didn't go outside, you can't know that. And if you're certain of it, it means that you know something that they don't. You know, to be sure of it. Maybe I'm not crying that much for Erwin's death because I also spent the 3 last episodes to cry for him because he's making us think that he's gonna die since 3 episodes now. But also because for me, I'm crying for him since 2 days in fact. During these 3 episodes, but also editing them because really, you know me now. What do you think when I'm editing these parts of the episodes? Am I crying or not again? Yes, I'm crying again during the editing, so maybe I have no tears anymore for you, Erwin, like. I'm saying that and I'm still crying telling you that. So yes, I'm still crying, but not like hell, because that's it, like I'm empty. Armin is gonna be a titan, a clever titan. With the armor also? Did you take that ability? It was really you. So, for me, I still saw that blue light around him. I still saw his skin regenerating. So for me, there is still something right there. Until I have the proof of the contrary, or really, like I'm gonna be half of the season 4 and they didn't talk about it again, I'm gonna be like, okay, I was wrong about that. But until then, just know that I'm gonna keep that inside of my head somewhere, like the fact that I still have doubts about that, about what I saw. So Eren, you talked with the Beast Titan, with that guy. He recognized you as Eren Yeager. He said that your dad also did that to him, like he said to you that your dad brainwashed you. He said to you that he would come back to save you. Brainwashed you. For me, it's not that he brainwashed Eren. It's more that he didn't tell to Eren the truth. Maybe the little brainwash that you can talk about is the fact that he encouraged Eren to join the Survey Corps, to be that much against the Titans and all. Can it be possible that it's something like that? I'm not sure. But does it mean that Eren's father transformed you, the Beast Titan, on a Titan? I mean, made you a Beast Titan? If it's really Erwin's father who was arrested because he was telling stuff that he was not supposed to tell, can it be possible that persons like that, prisoners, they were taken as, you know, people to make experiments on them, to create titans? Can it be possible that you created the Beast Titan? That Dr. Yeager created the Beast Titan with Erwin's dad body? I'm gonna come back to save you. For me, it's matching with the impression that I have that the Beast Titan is not working with this organization. Can it be possible? Is there a possibility that Dr. Yeager, who is against this organization, before doing that to Eren, he already tried before that to create his own titans? Because he needed, you know, that potion that he had to transform Eren, he needed to create it, to test it on other people. Is it possible that he tested it on Erwin's dad? But with the organization? No. Because Erwin's dad was arrested by the system, you know, by the police. I don't know, and I don't want to think about it now because I know that I can't think clearly right now. My emotions are too high. I'm really not over the fact that it was really Armin's body. Erwin really died. Armin is a Titan now. I'm really processing, in fact, these three informations, which are big for me and that I was supposed to process during the episode, but I was not processing these informations during the episode because I was not. I was watching it, I was not involved into it as much as I should have because for me it was not a choice. I was observing their choice, being like, it's something wrong, like you're not thinking of things right, like you're wrong. Okay, I'm gonna stop this video right now. It's all for you for today. Me, I'm gonna watch 1 or 2 episodes more. We'll see. If they are all like this one, we'll see. It's all for you for today, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.